doesn't work in Thailand. It doesn't work at all, right? And the third meeting is about the impact. So after we run the TCI for a few years, we show them the impact. We show them the citation increases. We ask some of the journal whether you have more submission, more rejection rate, share like what we did here for the 3 journals. And that one for the third one. And then for the fourth one in 2009, I met the Scopus. We discussed how to improve the journal to the Scopus. So we decided to do the meeting together. Right, we ran the workshop asking the editor, 200 editor, to come and meet with the Scopus. The Scopus show us the criteria if you want to get indexed by the Scopus. We also have initiative how the Thai scholar or professor or expert can be involved in evaluation process. I think Derek will talk about this, so I'm not going to go to the detail. The main aim is we need Thai expert or Thai professor to evaluate Thai journal or to be part of the evaluation committees, because we felt that the journal already indexed in the Scopus that time. Some of the Thai people were not satisfied. There are better journals, but not indexed. Why are we saying that? Because we know the content. We know the source of the content. We know how this journal have got the manuscript. That's why we want to be part of the evaluation. At the same time, we want to learn the selection process of the Scopus. And then we can use that selection process to improve our quality. And last year, we announced the member of the scope of the Thai expert that will be involved in the selection criteria. We talk about OJS. We encourage the journal not to do hard copies anymore. We need to run on the online journal system or open journal system. And TCI just got the funding from the Thailand Research Fund to help all the journals in Thailand to do the OJS. Just separate funding, just to do 2 activities. One, to get journals indexed in the database. Second, to get the journals run on the OJS. And the rest of the activity, this is the number of events that we giving talks in our members in TCI. Like last year, we got about nearly 40 invitations go around university, around journals, site to talk about how to improve this sort of thing. This year only has been 6 weeks. We have 11 invitations. Right. Next one, we seeking the partnership. Example with the Scopus, we hosted the symposium 2 years ago, and then we approved, not we, the Scopus approved 27 Thai professors in all disciplines to be part of the evaluation. At least right now, we've done the pre-selection of the journal that submitted to the Scopus. So we screen the bad one out, and we let the good one or the likely one go to the system and to get evaluated by the subject chair or the step. And the rest will come to that. And we call that Expert Content Selection and Advisory Board Committee of Thailand, or we call ECSAT at short. And we started to do the work. I think 2 months ago I got 14 submitted journals to the Scopus. And then we TCI done the pre-selection. There's only 3 journals passed through the step. So rejection rate is about 80%. This is Thai people evaluate Thai journals. The rejection rate is about 80%. Right, now we come to see the social impact of the TCI. After we have TCI, right now we have our own online database that contains everything you need. Second, we noticed that Thai articles have greater visibilities. More Thai journal index in the Scopus, in the ISI. Right now we have about 35, if I'm not misunderstood, 35 journals in the Scopus and about 6 or 8 in the ISI. To tell you the truth, in Thailand, some university like Maido, they don't believe the journal that index in ISI or the index in ISI, but cannot be used for graduation. You know why? Because people know the content and the way that the journal got into the database. I don't know if it's going to happen here or not, but it happened in Thailand. It's not straightforward in terms of quality going to the database. There's some politics in that. So you have to be really careful when you look at the journal that are already indexed in Scopus or in ISI. I just tell in general. More online journals. When you say online journal, it's not you scan the PDF and put it up, the content online. Online journal, I mean you run the journal since submission to the publication online. You don't do the hard copy, everything on the internet. And we try to do at least 100 journals, Thai journal, online by next year. And based on the publication and citation, we see some of the journals have a lot of submissions. And also some of the journals have terminated themselves. Why we knew less? Because they call us and said stop indexing us because we're not doing it anymore. Some of the universities are very good. They group all the journals in the department journals, faculty journals, and just do one journal only. Another scenario is the same faculty but different university. They come together and do one journal, and they take turn editorships every 3 years. Put all the money together because they feel that we have more impact in terms of citation, in terms of diversity of the authorship, in terms of diversity of the editorial boards, and the quality. They can control the quality, and this journal become more reliable. But not in S&T. In social science, they are doing a few journals now. This is what the impact from TCI, what the impact from what we organize when we organize the workshop, organize the symposium, ask them to come, we advise them how they can improve and increase the visibilities of that journal in terms of this. And finally, this one I want to specifically mention. Right? TCI database supports the higher education institutions and funding agency for quality assurance evaluation, research assessment exercises in Thailand, academic promotions, and funding application. Right? This is an example. This is recently. Right? I made this slide 2 weeks ago. Right? Bangkok University is the most famous one. Do you know this one? It's a private university. The most famous Thai university is Chula and Maido. Right? You're wrong. This one. I'm sorry. It's a joke. When I study in UK, my friends, they don't know Thailand. When I say Thailand, they thought Taiwan. And I say, I'm from Thailand. Oh, you can speak Chinese. No, I'm Thai. Is Thai for Taiwan? No, it's not. Right. After a while, they know as Thailand. We're here, next to Malaysia, next to Laos, next to, right? And I asked them, can you name one university? I asked many people, and they don't name Chula. They don't name Mahidol. They name, I think you must have Bangkok University. Because Bangkok is the capital of Thailand. And Bangkok University is a private university, and the other 10 universities, I can name it if you want to, right? They set the policy that only journal or articles that index in TCI will be considered for promotion, assistant, associate,